Hey guys, and welcome back to the Ratchet Clank 3 Up Your Arsenal walkthrough on the PS3 for the Ratchet Clank collection / trilogy. This is part 12, and we are now going to the crash site on a planet, what is it, Zeldrin or something? I think this planet is so beautiful, just look at that view. So I hope it's called Zeldrin. Here's the titanium bolt, by the way. Well, at least it's the crash site. I don't know if it's planet Zeldrin or what it is. So the reason we're here is that you probably remember from when Captain Cork died. He said that he was just going to look for something there in Dr. Nefarious' ship. So, and also when we were at the Starship Phoenix, Al said that something left the ship and landed here on the crash site. So yeah, we're just going to check what that is, see if we can find some clues or whatever, just find something. And I really want to buy the disc blade gun, so we're just going to buy that. This is also one of the best weapons in the game. That and the Annihilator are like my favorite two weapons in this game. I'm going to use them like for the rest of the game. Those are going to be like my main weapons through the rest of the game. They're really good, they're really powerful weapons, and they're just good. And those guys are so annoying. Now, there's actually quite a lot of enemies on this planet, like, at this point, when we're just going to go and find the crash site. Look, there's a lot of enemies that we have to go through. There's Inferno mode, by the way. So, I actually died a few times, but I did edit this video, so you can see it. But I just edited it to the point where I actually died, and just like magically we get to the point where I actually did it. So here's a trophy, and this trophy is for Dr. Nefarious. Yeah, one of the main characters of the game. Now the Annihilator is actually not that far away from being version 3. So continue to use it so we can get it to version 3. I just wish we got more ammo with the Annihilator, because there's only 20 ammo, and I can't really remember if we get more ammo for it when we have upgraded it more, but I don't actually think we do. The pulse rifle is almost version 4. Oh, there it goes, version 4. So we just need to upgrade it one more time, and then it will be version 5. That will be nice. That will be another weapon ticked off on my list on upgrading. I don't really have a list. I'm not really trying to upgrade all the weapons, since I'm not doing this 100%, as I've said many times before, and as you all know by now, not doing it 100%. So I don't really have to upgrade all weapons, but I want to upgrade as many weapons as possible, so that when we get to like the finale and the last planet, we will have like strong weapons, so that it will be much easier to finish off the game. So yeah, we still need to use the N60 Storm. It's still only version 4, so I need to get it up to version 5. I really do. So I need to continue to use it. And it's quite difficult to use the N60 Storm against this enemy. There we go. So I believe this is the point where I actually die. I think so, at least. Let's see. Yeah, I did. And now we're magically back at this place. So I think that's a good edit. As you guys probably notice, each time I edit a video, I can't really be bothered to edit it like really good, so it looks smooth. But I think that edit looks quite smooth. Pat myself on the shoulder for that one. And the Annihilator is the version 3. I probably upgraded it when I was playing up to this point again. So if you want to, you can go up there. Just use your slingshot. Just get it out. This is like, this isn't necessary to do. This is just like secret plays. There's an extra stuff. Be careful when you do this, by the way. So we're getting an item. Can't actually remember what it is, so we'll see. It's the nano pack.
The nanotech that will automatically heal you in an emergency.
Yeah, that's really useful. That will be really useful for me to use when we get further into the game. Also on this planet, it's good to have on this planet because I find this planet to be a little bit difficult sometimes. Not all times, but sometimes. And there we go, the disc blade gun is now version 2. And we actually just bought it too, so that's good. Now let's continue on. And we got more ammo for the disc blade gun when we upgraded it. That's perfect. These enemies only take 2 disc blades to defeat. And here we go with one of these guys again. The disc blade gun is actually really good against them because it kind of stops them from attacking or whatever. Go over here, get these crates. And now we'll go and check out the crash site.
It's an escape pod. It must have come from the Star Cruiser. And look! Footprints! Someone else made it off that ship alive.
We must have just missed them. This pocket crotchetizer is still warm.
Ew.
A call was recently made using the pod's emergency communicator. There is a recording.
Supernova taxi.
I need a cab to come get me right away.
Whoa, this must be my lucky day. So where can I pick you up, sweet cheeks?
I'm on planet Zeldrin. Just look for the gigantic wrecked Star Cruiser. You can't miss it.
Wrecked Star Cruiser, huh? Yeah, you sound like a girl who knows how to party. What say you and me go to the cyber disco later on?
Watch it, buddy. I mean, don't get fresh with me.
Well, sorry, lady. I couldn't help myself. I mean, a woman like you in a dress like that.
Oh, this is something I threw together.
So where you headed?
I'll tell you that when you get here. And if you keep this quiet, there's another 5 volts in it for you. Oh, one more thing.
You happen to have a spare charge pack for this thing?
P20 crotchetizer, huh? This gets better every second.
I should have known.
What? That Quark had a sister?
Huh? No, that he's still alive. That was Quark.
Oh. But why did he not report back to the Phoenix?
Because he wants us to think he's dead. I don't like it, Clank. Until we know what Quark is up to, we should keep this quiet. If the Q-Force finds out that Quark ran out on us, they might lose hope.
I understand. I do not like it, but I understand.
Hey, what's he got there?
It is a data disk. Quark must have taken it from the Star Cruiser.
That must be what he went back for. Let's get back to the Phoenix and decode it.
So it seems that Captain Quark actually survived the explosion and also the crash. But here's the footprints also. But we're just going to try and keep quiet about this until we figure out what's actually going on. And we also got something inside of that ship, or whatever you would like to call it, called the master plan. So we'll take that back to the Starship Phoenix when we get there in the next part. But firstly, there's one more thing to do. It's not like really something to do. We're just actually exploring the planet, but we get something at the end. So we're going to do that, obviously, and we have to do it to get back to the ship as well. So yeah. And I need more ammo. Let's just use the Annihilator. Oh, we got 2 more on the ammo for the Annihilator when we upgraded it. That's not a lot. And we're really missing these enemies when we're trying to shoot them while standing upside down like this. So don't use the Annihilator right now when you're climbing on the metal. Now I hate these enemies right here. These big guys. I hate them. Like, they're really annoying. And really strong as well. Which is not fun. Thank God that these small guys can actually walk on the metal. That's good. So that we can actually use them. And now we can jump up here. Don't have to walk upside down anymore. There's a lot of these enemies right here, and actually something I have forgot to mention, the music that plays on this planet, actually the same music from, I believe, Planet Umbris from Ratchet Clank 1. You remember the gauntlet when Ratchet and Clank were supposed to prove themselves to Captain Quark, but then you throw them to the Blog and Snaggle Beast. Yeah, it's that planet. And I love the music, it's really great music. So that's just a little fun fact for you guys. Oh, I love this planet, it's so beautiful.
Hi, Sarge. We were wondering if maybe you wanted to come hang out with us on planet Iridia. It is H22's birthday. We're having a party.
I don't know. Sounds more like a battle than a party.
I told you we wouldn't go for it.
You guys just hang in there. I'll be there as soon as I can.
So it seems the Galactic Rangers need some help on Outpost X-12 on planet Iridia. Yes, we are going to planet Iridia as well. Another planet that you all remember from the first Ratchet Clank game. There's actually quite a lot of planets in this game that we visited in the first Ratchet Clank game. Like Planet Iridia, Metropolis, Pancurvan, and also Blackwater City. Those are all planets from the first Ratchet Clank game. And I love the fact that we're going back to those planets. I love that. So, part 1, the tunnels. So, it's the same thing. It's missions with the Galactic Rangers. But these missions you actually have to do. So we'll have to do them, but we do get a reward at the end, so why not? And we also get a lot of bolts from doing it. Now you can probably notice that the planet looks a little bit different than it looked in the first Ratchet Clank game. I don't know if that's because it's day and it was night in the first Ratchet Clank game, or why it is, but it looks different. Like, it looks, obviously it's day, so it's lighter, but I just think everything looks different, not just the light. I don't know why that is, though. I think it would be more cool if they kept it as it was in the first Ratchet Clank game. I loved that planet. Sorry, I'm still actually sore in my throat, so not much I can do about that. And that was the first part finished, it seems. Yeah, 10,000 bolts. We already have over 100,000 bolts. And we just bought the displayed gun as well, so that's good. And now we need to use this ship. Now, as you can see, obviously, here you can see it's very different. But this place on Planet Iridia is one of those places you play on multiplayer in this game. You know, I've talked about multiplayer before. I remember I talked about it when we were on Tyrannosis, when we did the Galactic Ranger missions there as well. It's basically, you can, obviously, you play multiplayer, you can play with your friends. It's the same thing as like Ratchet Gladiator. It's like the Gladiator things. where you play with your friends. I believe you can play online in Ratchet Gladiator, or it might be this game, or it might be both. I can't really remember. I've only like played multiplayer in this game like once or twice, and then also a few times on Ratchet Gladiator. It's quite fun though, so it's something I would recommend if you're 2 or 3 or whatever and you want to play this game together. Just play multiplayer and fight against each other. It's quite fun, entertaining, and yeah, I would suggest you do it. It's quite fun. But I do like how this planet looks though. Like the rocks are a brownish color, the water is purple, and I think the sky looks a bit purple-ish as well. So I think the setting and just how this planet looks is really beautiful. I like it a lot. But I don't really enjoy doing these Galactic Ranger missions though, if I have to be honest. I've said that before though. I just don't really enjoy it. Not like, it's not my cup of tea. Now I think we're soon done with this mission right here, so we can move on to part 3. Yeah, there we go, 15,000 bolts. You can also see on this place, you can, on one side there's like a huge building in a reddish color, and on the other side there's a huge building in a bluish color. That's pretty much what you see in multiplayer. Like, one of the teams is on the blue side and the other one on the red side. So that's what it's for. So now we need to use this car with Scrunch on the back. No, Scrunch is not on the back this time. To drive around and take out some of these enemies. You actually get a skill point here if you jump that jump without touching the ground. So that's just something extra for you guys. So you have to take out the huge floating Tyrannoids. That one that I just killed right there. There's like 5 of them in this area, and I've just taken out 2. So there's 3 left to take out. It's not that difficult either. And it goes by pretty quickly when you're using the car, because you can just like drive really quickly, and you don't really have to get close to the enemy either. Like, I am taking the enemies out from a distance. I'm not getting close at all. Okay, it seems there are 6 of these enemies, not 5. That's fine. They're pretty easy to take out. Just use your weapons to take out the rest of the enemies, so you don't lose too much health. Oh, and I'm going really quickly with the car just because I want to get it finished. I would suggest using the pulse rifle for this. It works really well. And the last one is right over there. And there we go. I think I was finished. Or wasn't I? Is there one more to take out? It looks like it. Oh, now he's finished. That's all. 20,000 bolts in the bag. And now we can do the last part, which is part 4, Reclaim the Valley. This is very similar to every single one of... or I don't think it's the last one. It might be the second to last. So what we have to do now... Yeah, I think it's the second to last. We have to turn all of the bullet cranks in the area. And again... And I think you turn the bullet cranks to get back the aerial defense or something like that. And again, you can use the car to do this, so it goes by pretty quickly. just be careful and take out those turrets. It's the same turrets that were on the other galactic missions. They were on Tyrannosis. They were also on Metropolis by Curvin, but I didn't do the Galactic Ranger missions on that planet. Just be really careful with this. Those turrets can really take a lot of damage away from you. So be careful. And there's another one right behind here. And now I need to use my disc blade gun. Let's give that some experience too. And I'm really sorry if you can hear some background noise. That's just how it is. Can't do much about that. And the next bull crank is down here. Let's take out these enemies before I try to turn it so I don't get blasted to death and killed. That would not be too fun. And now we have one more bull crank to... Do we say crank or what? I don't know. Yeah, so we're soon finished. And here, over here is the last one to do. I can't remember if this is the last part or if there is one more part. I guess we'll just have to wait and see, because I can't remember. Oh. I can't even remember if there's like a titanium bolt on this planet. I think there is though. I guess we'll see now if there is another part to this. Mission completed. Yeah, there's one more part. That's the end game. And this part is where the titanium bolt is hidden. But when I was recording this, I actually forgot to get it, so you don't see me getting the titanium bolt. But you can get it by yourself. I will try and see if I can tell you where it is. Now all of the enemies are now escaping because we're pretty much taking over Planet Iridia. Hence why this part is called the end game. Make sure you get more ammo so that it will be quick to do this. You have to take out some of these turrets right over here. So I believe that titanium bolt is on the right when you get out of this tunnel. You just have to walk a tiny bit. We'll see if I can see it on the screen, but I don't really know if we will. It's on the right, at least I do remember that. But I don't get it, so you can get it by yourself. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Come back for the next part. See you then. And we got the warp pad.
What the?
Pretty cool, it's called a warp pad. Great for running away. Yeah, I got an extra one.